All right. Good afternoon once again, and welcome back to Prince's Seat channel. Today is the 28th of November 2025, and we would always thank God. I always begin my submission with appreciation to God, giving thanks to God for all He has done and what He will yet do for us. So we give thanks to Him once again, bringing us today, the Friday, the 28th of November. And we have on the platform this afternoon, Reverend Elibo, who has come up once again to speak to us directly from his heart. I know that many of us never expected to hear him come out publicly, maybe soon or soon like this, because especially after his last statement where he admitted with pain and with a lot of pain or sincerity that he had been made to look like a fool in this whole grand struggle. But today, he's rising again, not as a broken, when I say not as a broken man, but as a man that is trending by time, by patience, and by God's grace, and is out to speak to us on what he believes is going to happen this week. I'm going to allow you to listen to him so you can get all that you need to get from his words. He speaks once again with confidence. And so, Reverend Elibo, your time now.
Hello, my people. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, my precious people, that have not betrayed me, my precious people I love with all my heart. I do hope that no one of you is in doubt of what is going on. I hope no one of you is ignorant of what is going on. I just felt to share with you and to encourage you and to help you to understand. This has been my desire over the period of time you've been a member of this program. And particularly those of you that subscribe through me. I'd always wants to make sure you are not deprived of the current informations. So I believe that you are much aware. But those of you who are not aware, I want you to know that by the grace of God, this week is this week. You say, Pastor, the week is already gone. Oh, yes, this week is this week. But if you like, go and sleep your bank on Monday morning. If you like, go and stay in your bank Monday, Tuesday. Go and stay there. Go and stay there. If you like, go and stay in your bank on Tuesday and Wednesday. Go and stay there in your bank. Then you will not know what is going on in the ecosystem. Go and sleep in your bank on Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, go and sleep your bank Monday, Tuesday. By the grace of God, everything has been put in order. Please let this information remain with us here. Let it remain here. I beg of you. I know that there are so many that are not Israel. Among the Israelites, there are people who are not Israel. So we have been trying to see if we are able to remove them. But somehow, in attempting to remove them, you may plug out the real ones. So all the same, you do the best you know you can. All I'm saying, my people, please take heart. Even if you are to, the whole thing becomes so hard on you, like some people say, I'm outside now. I don't know what to do. I have not seen food to eat. I don't see where to even, whatever you can do, sustain yourself. At least God has kept you all this while. He's still keeping you. Please, between now Monday, Tuesday will not end. You will not just die. Be hopeful, trust God, begin to thank God, begin to appreciate God. Begin to appreciate God. God richly bless you. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. And I'm praying for you all. Particularly, some of you just lavish your money in my account on that. When I say I don't have data, do you know since that almost 3 weeks back, I have not talked about buying of data. The data you people bought for me have been keeping my program on. I have not bought. It's still on up to now. God richly bless all of you. God bless you abundantly. Will I need to reassure you again that I will make sure I pay everybody as agreed? Yes, as agreed by the grace of God. I will make sure every one of you is paid. And take note, if for whatever reason you are, maybe you register for, let me use 10, say 10 slots, and they pay you 6. Don't just start crying. Don't just start crying and say, hey. No. Cool down. You are dealing with a man that loves you. A man that loves you, he could make mistake. And then with soft mind, you are able to reconcile and everything go smoothly. So don't just crack your head, because we are all human beings. We can make mistake. Or maybe you are paid below what you were asked. You both agree. Don't just panic. Make a way out. And by the grace of God, I will still respond to all of you. Even after the disbursement and all. But I will make sure I do not short pay anybody. I will not deliberately or consciously underpay or short pay anybody. It is in my heart. If it's possible for me to add to it, I would have done it. But the way I'm seeing things now, it is as if what they promise us, those of us that register people, that is where they really want to deal with us. And that was why I was saying, if everything go the way it ought to go, I might even add more to you. But with the way things are going, it appears the reduction you had me mention some time back, it is only those of us that this thing may affect. I never know what they are going to give us until they get paid now. So please bear in mind, it is my desire to see every one of you after 5-10 years of this whole thing. You are still booming. Yes, that's my joy, to see you booming in your businesses. So whatever you see when after during the disbursement, if it's correct, give God the glory. If you have any, you notice that it was not exactly as you expect, calm down, then ask questions. By the grace of God, I will be responsible to you. God richly bless you. I hope you are taking good care of yourself, your wife, your children, and you know the insecurity in this country right now. So please, don't go out when it is late, and don't always find yourself in a group of people that are not godly. Don't get drunk. Be conscious of who God has made you to be. Accurate in your mindset, accurate your senses, be yourself. Don't take anything that will make you to be out of yourself, even when you are celebrating. Be conscious. Everybody loves you. That is true, but that is not completely true. Not everybody loves you. Be careful in your spending. Be conscious. There is tomorrow. You are not a millionaire. You are not a billionaire now. Whatever million that is pushed into your own account, that does not automatically make you a billionaire or a millionaire. What you are, what your business is yielding, when your business begin to yield increase to you, and when you begin to calculate the increase, the gain, the profit you made out of it, and it runs into millions, you can say, yes, I'm a millionaire now. At the time you are spending, you are still afraid, having some thought in your mind, I don't want to come back to poverty again. When you still have that thought retained in your mind, you have not gotten where you ought to be. There come a level in one's life when you spend, you don't even care. You don't even know whether you are spending anything because it doesn't affect anything. That's the level God is taking you to. That's a life of total freedom from poverty, permanent. So please build your fund, build your. So please build your fund, increase it. Don't be a consumer without consciousness. Whatever you are taking out of your fund every day, ask yourself, what is. So be rest assured, everything is set in order. Work hard to keep yourself safe. Work hard to keep yourself. Hello? So please take record of what I'm saying, that you should be rest assured that everything is in order. Sorry, phone, many calls have been coming. That's why there's this breakage on the recording. So please be conscious of your security. And as I was saying before, don't allow yourself to be in a group of people in one place for too long. And even when you are in the market, do what you are doing in the market and quickly leave the market, because the threat that is going on everywhere, we all have to be conscious of where we are at every moment, any moment. Don't be too late. Don't stay outside late. If you are the one that used to close very late in the night before, try to close early, and be at home with your children and your family at every time. Please, the world right now is not safe. Be careful, be conscious of yourself. Be conscious of your security, your family, and make sure you are able to maintain yourself, keep yourself. After all, this whole thing we are talking about, money, it's only here we spend it. Before you know it now, all these tears, sorrow, the pain you are going through, they will be solved. With 2 million, you are able to solve almost all those things that you are crying about. Then start your business carefully. God bless you. I'm glad to come your way today. Keep your faith, keep hope alive. By God's grace, next week, Monday, Tuesday, and from that week upwards, celebration galore. Thank you so much. Relax your mind. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, Reverend Elibo, for that submission and words of encouragement. 10 years for certain people is not 10 days. You know, for almost 10 years, all of us have labored, waited, prayed, held on to the promise of this new beginning and new dawn in Nigerian Grant community. We came with a lot of strength, and along the line, a lot of people who came with strength lost it. They lost it along the way. They lost it altogether. A lot of people started with passion, but they ended with a lot of frustration. With a lot of frustration. Some even cursed others, insulted others, mocked others, and said that a lot of people are liars. You know, the grand ecosystem almost became like a bedrock of lying spree community. Yes, we have others too who just left quietly. They didn't insult anybody, didn't abuse anybody. They just went mute. You know, yet some have remained. and still holding on to the belief that one day, just like myself, one day, just one day, the trumpet of this settlement is going to sound. And now, Reverend Elibo is saying, hear me clearly that this week remains this week and is not here to play with our emotions or to speak because he felt just like talking. This time around is out by the grace of God that things have finally been put in order. In other words, all the final arrangements, the approval, the paperwork, all these things, uh, possibly has gotten wind that they have reached the stage where we have cried and we are to stop crying. That's the way I'm saying it. So that he's speaking today with a renewed confidence because his direct superior. I remember when he said then that his direct superior, who is the third, that is the number three in the hierarchy of management, maybe has reached out again to him. Yes, maybe you remember when he said they made him look like a fool when promises were not fulfilled and he felt so much betrayed. And a lot of people laughed him to scorn and said he was finished. But now he's coming up. Maybe he's number three. His number three man in hierarchy is now is speaking now in consonance, in agreement with verified truth. Yes, of course, a man may fall, but if hope remains, he will rise again. And today, I think Reverend Elibo, after that last word, is rising again after many days. So I think let's just watch how things go. Maybe a lot of us is going to be waking up with credit alerts, and the Lord is going to move us or shift us into our open heavens. So that's why it's coming out right now with an assurance that disbursement will not just be a discussion in the paperwork, but now would be an activation. That is why it's out that there is now something real to smile about. We have all suffered, but suffering does not break those that are destined for testimony. We have cried, but the tears, the water of tears, has been our seed of expectations. If God could keep us standing for almost a decade, what is one more step to the finish line? Of course, there's nothing to that anymore. So I want to urge everyone listening to us right now, hold your hope gently, but do not drop it. This week, by God's grace, if there is a shift, you will hear it again from us. It will not hide. And if there's no shift, you will hear your credit alert tone right on your phone by God's special grace. We have not come back because we believe the clouds is going to disappear. No, we believe that the cloud over us is finally heavy enough to release the rain. And may God in his infinite mercy strengthen our hearts as we wait for this manifestation in the name of Jesus Christ. So this is Prince's Seed, peace and blessings from our management and to all of us who are waiting for this final feat. God bless you. And so remain blessed. Have a nice day.